Nola Gent here, and in this episode we're going to explore the island in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Welcome to Nola Gent. Let the good times roll. The island in Pigeon Forge is many things. It's a shopping mall, an amusement park, and a resort area all in one. And maybe some other things in there as well. So it's also a dining destination. So it offers many things to many people, and I think it really competes well now with the walkability that you get in Gatlinburg that you used to not get in Pigeon Forge. So this is the Pigeon Forge answer to the walkability of Gatlinburg. And many of the stores that you see in Gatlinburg are also here. And again, that's testament to the strength of the economy in this area, that duplicate businesses can be so close together in such similar areas. And as you see as we drive through, there's a lot of people out here. This is Sunday at the top of the hot afternoon. This is early afternoon on a Sunday, and all of these people are still out here. This is impressive for as hot as it is. I'm usually not someone to go out at the peak of heat. I'm from New Orleans and I'm used to the heat, and it is hot to me even today. So usually I would wait till later in the afternoon in my normal life, but since I'm a tourist and visiting, I've got to make all the use of the very short time that I have in the area and get out here and make a visit to the island and look at all of this free parking. This is fantastic. So you've got free parking. Unlike in Gatlinburg, most of the parking is paid now. So it's very hard to find free parking in Gatlinburg. We're here, obviously a very full and abundant parking lot. And there's still parking even though there's lots of people in there. So as we look around, you get two options to stay here. They're both Margaritaville hotels. The top tier first class experience is at the Margaritaville Island Hotel, and then the tier down from that is the Margaritaville Island Inn. And then when we get into the shopping area of Market Street, I'm just simply left speechless. I don't know what to say about this place. It is an expansive mall full of so many different shops. This reminds me a little bit of the Riverwalk in San Antonio, except way better done, as there's way more shops here. And this also inspires me, as it looks like what the OWA amusement park in Foley, Alabama next to Gulf Shores is aspiring to be, but they're still a long way away from achieving this level of so many active shops. This is fantastic. This is just really an economic engine for this area. There's so many excellent, amazing looking shops. I don't know how you would achieve checking out all of these in a single day. I think you would need at least several days, but I'm sure there's some professional shoppers out there that could get it done in shorter time. So it doesn't look super crowded, but there is a consistent crowd out here. This is very surprising, as just this number of people in the middle of a pandemic and the middle of the heat to have this number of people. I mean, I'm sure it gets way more crowded in normal times, and I would think this would just be a crazy area when everything is in full swing in the middle of the tourist season. So this is probably a great time to visit, just because you have a little room to navigate and get around, even though there are some people out and about. Wow, just when it's crowded, I'm sure it would be a lot harder to get through here. Oh, here comes a little train, the Island Express. This is a cute little thing. I bet the kids love this. See one adult in there, it might be hard to fit in there. I don't know if I can handle getting in that tiny little thing, but hey, all you parents, good luck with that. So we are coming upon the rides here. So it looks like they have quite a selection. So the business model here seems to be that you pay for each ride individually, where at the OWA amusement park in Foley, you just pay a price to get into the actual park to ride as much as you want, and then it's free to be in the downtown and shop. They've kind of combined some of those concepts, and it looks like this is working quite well for them with everything intermixed. So I guess the adults and children can kind of stay near to each other with their own activities to do. And there's just so many shops. Even when you get beyond Market Street, there are more retail areas. There are so many different things to see. This ride here looks pretty interesting. Wow, then the Ferris wheel is always a popular option with people. And then just, my goodness, the daiquiris over here. Got quite a little group of people out there having some fun. And this trading post with the mandatory black bear is outside for the Smoky Mountains. And we have a little kiddie ride right there. So they seem to have a good selection of things for all ages here. And then a game arcade straight ahead. So not a huge number of rides. There's definitely more rides at the OWA Amusement Park in Paula, Alabama and other amusement parks. But for what this is, they seem to have a good balance and a good start. It's probably good to get your retail action going and all these stores developed and then bring in rides later maybe. So this seems to be a more popular concept than what's happening in my experience with my many visits to Foley, Alabama and Gulf Shores with the OWA amusement park. So I kind of like this better, but of course I'm not a kid these days, so I don't know which one would be better. Another little small kiddie ride right there, and then the Timberwood Grill right there, and I'd like to try that at some point. That seems like maybe one of the more interesting places here that I've seen so far today. Now we're coming up on Dick's Last Resort. I know there's one of those in Nashville that I've been to. And then I also saw one in Gatlinburg I wanted to go to, but I never got around to going to that one while I was there. And then we see Yee-Haw Brewery and Old Smoky Moonshine. Yee-Haw Brewery and Old Smoky are owned by the same people. And I know Old Smoky's got another location in Gatlinburg, and I've been to the Yee-Haw Brewing Company location in Nashville before. I stopped into Yee-Haw Brewing to do a little beer sampling and to use the bathroom because the other bathroom I looked at in the general park area was pretty gross actually. So they had somebody sent in to clean it, but it was not cleaned yet. Somebody had made quite a mess in there. So the bathroom in here was very nice, very clean. So thank you Yee-Haw Brewing for the great beer and a nice clean bathroom. They also have a lot of merchandise for sale in here, so if you need a gift for somebody with a t-shirt or hat or other item, they have lots of items in here for sale for the Yee-Haw beer, and the same can be said for the Old Smoky Moonshine store. So after looking in the Old Smoky Moonshine store for a bit, there was a little bit of moonshine and a whole lot more merchandise in there. They do have an actual distillery in there too, you can see. So that's an interesting place, but wow, what a lot of merchandise they have. And then we have this pretty cool fountain here. This is a nice area because it generates a little coolness here in this heat of the day with this fountain here. So I am a fan of this fountain. It does give you a little more cool experience in this heat. So you could say I do love this little area right here, especially with ice cream right there and a fountain. It's a beautiful little spot and very comfortable with these chairs here. I think in the fall time, this would be a very pleasant place to sit. Not a lot of people sitting right now though because it is very hot outside. I guess if you wanted to lay out and get a little tan, it could be nice. So there is a Paula Deen's here as well. I have eaten at the Paula Deen's at the OWA Amusement Park in Foley, Alabama. I do have a review on that Paula Deen's you can find in my playlist. I do like Paula Deen's. At some point I wouldn't mind checking this one out, but wow, there's so many other new places to check out. It's going to be hard to get to this one for a while because there is so much more to explore in this area. So I really did enjoy my time at the Island in Pigeon Forge. I'm really impressed and this has been an amazing experience, and I really can't wait to get back and make another trip here and explore even more of what this place has to offer. It has just really gotten amazingly fantastic in this area. So many options, so many things to do. Great job, Pigeon Forge.
Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you would just click on the little circle here with a picture of my head in there and subscribe to the NOLA Jet channel, it would really help me a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you.